Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. My name is Henry. Today my topic is about sales pitch. It's part of my experience, so I want to share with you guys tonight. I was a sales representative before, and then in a company I learned lots of techniques when you pitch a customer. And this is the stuff I'm talking about tonight is only when you're dealing with face-to-face customers. And I just suddenly got this idea. I didn't prepare too much, but I thought it's going to be fun to share this knowledge with you guys. What I learned from the company, they tell you, when you go to see a customer, you follow 5 steps. What are the 5 steps? Have you guys ever been pitched by a salesperson, either by phone or by face-to-face?
Yeah.
Do you like them or do you hate them? Do you think they bother your life a lot?
Yes. Well, it depends on who they are.
Well, exactly. When a very bad salesperson reach you, then they're going to give you a miserable moment, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You feel so uncomfortable about what they say to you. But if a very good salesperson meet you, or I'm sure you're very lucky. You'll be very happy, and you buy the product, and you feel very happy in the long term as well. Okay, back to the topic. What are the 5 steps? They are introduction, qualification, presentation, close, and rehash. I'll start from the first one, introduction. Okay, if I'm the salesperson and I come to Richard, I have to tell him who I am, where am I from, what I'm doing here. So in introduction, you have to tell your customer those 3 things. I'll give you an example as if I'm selling a mobile phone here. I need to tell you, hi, Richard, my name is Henry. I came from AT&T company, and we are here doing a big promotion around the current really new cell phone here. So this is very simple. You have to be very simple and quick. Tell a customer what you really want them to know what's going on here. After I tell you this, that's it for introduction. You just need to be very simple and short. And then, however, there's one very important thing in introduction is you need to tell your customer a story. This is a story you need to let them believe you are here for him or you are here for a very good reason. The story can be, say, I just come up with this story like Mr. Richard, today I'm here because we are doing a big promotion around this area. Lots of neighbors currently are getting this special mobile phone today. Do you want to have a look?
Oh yeah.
Exactly. That's a good answer. Actually, I made a mistake. I shouldn't ask you, do you want to have a look? When I asked you this question, actually, I'm giving you a chance to say no. But as a salesperson, you don't want to give a chance to a customer to say no to you because it's easy for them to say no. Say, I'm cooking, I'm doing something else, I'm catering my baby, I don't have time. Just say no. So when you give a short story, you have to tell them this is something happening in this area. It's very good, good for your family, good for you, good for the long term, maybe good for improve your communication with your friends. Maybe some feature in the mobile phone is related to your interest. And then you move on. You don't give too much time to the customer to think. Then you move on to second step, which is qualification. This is also important because you don't want to waste too much time with a customer who don't want to buy your stuff. Like Mr. Richard said, I just had one. So when you have to qualification, the job of qualification is simply qualify your customer. Qualify a customer means you want to know whether this customer can buy your stuff or not. Maybe he's currently in a good shape of. He has lots of money. Maybe he's rich. He needs a mobile phone. Maybe he just lost one or something like this. So you qualify a customer and then make sure he can really buy your products. A typical question, maybe in US, you ask, do you have a credit card or something? If a person has a credit card, you're pretty sure he has money. And then after you qualify the customer, you want to move on to presentation, which is mainly the main part of your presentation to your customer. You put the features of your products into the presentation. You don't want to take too long about this part. Probably the suggestion is 2 or 3 main points. And you have to keep them very short and simple. And you have to identify what your customer feels like, and you give the related feature to them. Suppose I'm selling a video mobile phone, and I'm selling to Mr. Saeed, I'll have to say, so you look at him. He's very professional today, and then he probably do lots of conference calls with his clients or his business partner. So my pitch will be on the presentation part. I will tell him this mobile phone have a video talk function. You can talk with your partners or business partner anytime and face to face through this mobile phone. So this is one feature for him. He may be interested. I'll keep very short and simple to explain to him on 1 or 2 features, and that's it. Just keep his momentum up there on the top level. And after that is the critical part of your sales speech, is close. Lots of salespeople, when they first start, including myself, I cannot close my customer. I tell my customer all the good things about the product, about why they have to buy this thing. They almost convinced, but I couldn't close. I just keep going, keep talking, never stop, and then they say, oh, that's too much, I have to make a phone call. It's too boring, something like this. Then I lose myself. The recommendation for this part, you have to close your customer quickly and then be very confident when you close your customer. There are a few suggestions, a few ways you can close. One is assumptive. It's very interesting when you, for example, if I go to Mr. Richard's house and then I explain everything already and I want to close him, I will say, all right, sir, so you want your phone delivered tomorrow by 12 o'clock. So I assume he's going to get this cell phone. So this is an assumptive close. I assume he's going to get this. Or maybe I can say nothing, just be silent, which means you let your customer to decide what they want to do. After I explain everything to Mr. Richard, I can just do nothing and wait for him. And sometimes the customer will be shocked, say, because he needs to give you feedback and then he don't know what to do. So he's probably say, all right, so what do I need to do next? And then I will send him up, something like this. Another way you can do is alternative close. You can give him a choice. I can give Mr. Saeed a choice. Say, so Mr. Saeed, you want the mobile phone or you want to be delivered tomorrow or want to be delivered by next week? So he has to choose one or the other. And then if he say, no, I don't want the mobile phone at all, then you really can do nothing much because the customer is not really interested in you and your products as well. After you close your customer, the next step, the final step will be rehash. Rehash means you repeat your products again and make your customer feel very comfortable about the decision they just made. You don't want your customer feel sad or feel regret after you left the customer. They may just give the company a call, say, the salesman just came here and then gave me a pitch about the product. I bought the product, but I want to return because I don't like the feature. He didn't explain to me well. So that's the purpose for rehash. You rehash your customer. You make sure that they understand what's going on with their product, complete the information, and they feel comfortable about the decision they just made. But after all the work we have done with the customer, the most important thing, actually from my experience, this is our technical part. The most important thing from my experience is you have to know people. You have to understand people very well. You have to be able to read their face. Like right now I can see Miss Linda. She is pretty happy chewing some nuts and getting some happiness mood going on. And that is very important. If you see a customer feel very sad and come here to open the door to you, you don't want to spend too much time with him because he may slap down on your face and close you before you close him. So does it make sense to everyone? I hope it does.
It does.
Yes. All right, that's the quick tip from Henry. Thank you very much.